is testing. Waiting for somebody to get on the live stream here and to confirm the sound check. According to the little green lights I see here, you should be able to hear this. So we're going to wait until somebody pops on for this live stream at this hellhole known as Ripley's Aquarium, Toronto. Oh, look at the happy animals. So happy to be taken out of the dangerous ocean and put in this safe bathtub. Why would I possibly object to that? Man, please reconsider wearing so much fur from murdered animals if you can. Thank you. We just need somebody to pop on here. All right. It's a Sunday here at the aquarium. We've got one viewer, and if you can confirm, Matthew, can you confirm you can hear me, please? Matthew Kittle, loyal, awesome animal defender, Matthew Kittle, 3494. Matthew, can you hear me? If you can just say yes, then we can get off and running here and start interviewing people who went into this hellhole today. Matthew, can you hear this? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Matthew. Good old reliable Matthew Kittle, 3494. Okay, great. So we're going to get cracking here. I actually want to try doing this horizontally to expand the field, but I'm not sure if that's going to work, and I don't want to experiment now in the midst when I'm trying to get going on this live stream here on what might be the last busy day here at the aquarium for the rest of the year. Tomorrow's Monday, the 22nd, so I don't think school's in session. Mostly you get students during the weekdays. So it's busy today. All right, let's see. I'm okay, Matthew. I'm not good being near one of these hellholes, being at this hellhole. All right, here we can interview some people here. Hi, folks. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. No, that's okay. Hi, guys. How are you? Are you going to the aquarium today?
Yes.
Okay, now, do you know how many animals are imprisoned in the aquarium, sir? 20,000 animals kidnapped from the ocean, from their home, and put in a glorified bathtub. Do you think that's fair to animals?
No.
It's very cruel, isn't it? It's very wrong what they do to the animals here. Imprison them in bathtubs. Because you're an animal lover, that's why you're here. You love animals. But they don't love animals. They take them from their ocean habitat and they put them in a little pool to swim around for the rest of their life. Isn't that cruel?
No.
Yeah, he was nodding his head. He was nodding his head. Okay. Here we go. So we're going to plant a lot of seeds. One of the very productive aspects of live streaming at the aquarium is that folks, were you in the aquarium today? Did you visit the aquarium today? Okay, so please don't. They've got 20,000 animals kidnapped from ocean habitat and imprisoned in glorified bathtubs. So one of the productive aspects of reaching out to people outside of Ripley's Marine Animal Torture Aquarium in Toronto is that people who enter an aquarium are, by their very nature, tending to be animal lovers. Yes, it's snowing here. Let me just try to reorient this a little bit, guys. There we go. Straighter. Okay, good enough. So this is the aquarium. So where we are located, just to give you a reference point, the CN Tower is beside the aquarium, the marine animal prisoner, as I call it, the acrulium. Right over here is the Rogers Centre where the Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays, play and should have won the World Series. You have one of the sharks, tiger sharks, turtles they have imprisoned in Ripley's Aquarium in Toronto. There's a lot of people inside. I just walked by. The entrance is a lot of people inside, so a lot of people are going to be piling out. So we're going to try to plant some seeds. And also try to actually not physically, but literally turn some people away. I've done this twice so far in about the past 9 days, and I have turned some people away. I've observed some people who were about to enter this animal torture sharks. Like, they literally have to kidnap those sharks from the ocean. They have to go and capture them with nets and traumatize them. And how can you possibly justify doing this? What goes through the minds? What is the ma'am? Excuse me. Are you entering the aquarium today, ma'am? There's 20,000 animals here, kidnapped from the ocean, and stuck in bathtubs. How can you? What is the psychology, Matthew? Yeah, thank you so much, Matthew, for clicking like, and I think you've already subscribed. I appreciate it. I'm on live stream number 5 in the past, I think 11 or 12 days. So the goal is to get 6 live streams done in 2 weeks. Hi guys, are you entering the aquarium today? Need to talk to you for a second. No, do you know how many animals are imprisoned in the aquarium? 20,000. Do you know that they're kidnapped from the ocean and put in bathtubs for the rest of their life? That's pretty wrong, isn't it? I'll try to stay in the field here, but it's hard when it's a vertical live stream. Folks, are you entering the aquarium today? All right, would you like to guess how many animals do you think are inside Ripley's Aquarium, Toronto? Take a guess.
Different species or animals?
Total animals. So they've got sharks, they've got turtles, they've got stingrays, they've got fish, tropical fish, they've got jellyfish. Now, the amount, just to give you a little help, the amount of space they have in there is the equivalent of 2 Olympic-sized pools. So it's like 2 big pools. Now, how many animals do you think that they put in 2 pools for their entire lives?
50,000.
If you were at a place and you saw there's 2 swimming pools, could you imagine 50,000 sharks and
you got
fish?
tiny little fish in there too. So
No, there's no fish that are that size. So it's 20,000. Do you know where they get the animals?
place is much warmer.
They get them from oceans.
Very good.
Do you know how they get them from the oceans?
They catch them.
They capture them. They basically kidnap them from their home. Do you think that's right to kidnap wild animals, tigers and turtles and fish, from their home, their ocean habitat, and put them in what for them is basically a glorified bathtub to swim in circles to be displayed for money for the rest of their lives? Do you think that's fair to the animals?
Probably not. Then again, some here are born in captivity, right?
And if they were put out there, they'd be endangered.
Well, they'd be endangered from predators, but do you think it's our business to impose on animals how they're going to live their life? Do you think it should be up to individuals, just like you have the right to decide how you're going to live your life? You wouldn't want somebody to tell you, hey, I've decided for you, it's safer for you to be on display so I can make money and take you out of your home or your dangerous neighborhood. You wouldn't agree with that,
The
right?
world's a crazy place. I feel like I'm on display all the time.
Do you think that that's right, to impose on animals how they're going to live their life and give them no choice?
Yo, you're giving me no choice to answer these questions right now, so...
No, you can walk away.
Okay.
You have the freedom, but those animals don't have the freedom. They're imprisoned in bathtubs. But we humans, we got freedom. Some, it depends, but yeah. Anyway, it's very cruel. It's very wrong.
Where are you online?
I'm on YouTube, so I'm building my YouTube. I got 14K followers on Facebook, but those live streams suck. So I just started YouTube, so it's going to take a while to get to 14K, and I appreciate you helping me do that. But just like, my name's Lenny Bruce. I'm Lenny Bruce on YouTube, Lenny Bruce 212 on Instagram. I really appreciate it. But look, think about it. And do you know the stingrays? Do you know that you can actually touch the stingrays?
Yes.
I understand what you're trying to get that.
You feel
yeah.
you feel that's wrong?
I mean, yeah, kind of. You shouldn't be touching, like, unconsensually. I don't know the words. Just like, yeah.
Oh, they're not going to sign a consent.
I mean, yeah, but
Against
like,
their-
it's
against
their
their consent.
animals,
Against
yeah.
the animal's will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one thing is something I don't personally agree with, but
And do you know how they make those stingrays not dangerous to you?
yeah,
Cut off the barb.
And you know that it's called a barb.
Yes.
Not a lot of people actually know. They think it's called a stinger. It's called a barb, which contains a stinger.
Yep.
And they amputate it. And do you know that it grows back over and over again? They have to keep re-amputating the barb.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
And do you know how they have to do that? They have to restrain those animals when they're trying to escape.
Right. Yep.
I mean, this is the mentality of the people who own this. By the way, do you know who owns the aquarium? Ripley's Aquarium?
No.
The richest man in Canada, Jim Pattison, worth $15 billion. Do you think he needs it to make any more money off the backs of animals?
No, he does not.
no.
Yeah, he's just a rich guy, a billionaire, and he's narcissistic. He doesn't care about the well-being of any of these 20,000 animals. And when you pay your $50 to get in, or I know 50 for you, I don't know what it is for you, then you're just giving Jim Pattison more money to go out and kidnap more sharks. Do you think that that's right?
Not really. It'd be nice if he shared the wealth a little bit.
It'd be nice if we didn't take advantage of animals just because they can't fight back and they can't ever defend themselves, which makes them an easy mark to profit off, right?
Right. And it happens everywhere, too. There's aquariums all over the place.
There's aquariums, there's zoos, there's factory farms, there's animal testing labs. Animals are the easiest mark in history. They can't fight back. Easy way to make money, right?
Correct.
I appreciate speaking to you. Look, I know you're going to go in anyway, but please try to reconsider, have a discussion. And remember, when you give money to this aquarium, they have more money to go out and kidnap animals and oppress them and get people groping those traumatized stingrays, my friend. Take care. Nice talking to you. Okay, great. There we go. The girl is beautiful. Okay, so Creepsville. Where can I get a fish with big mouth, no teeth? Okay, we're going to ignore Yash HK5AE because those comments don't make sense. Yeah, relax the attitude. Let's take a look at these comments. Hi, watching from Saudi Arabia. I really appreciate it. I appreciate that you're on here helping me build this YouTube for the animals. 20,000 animals imprisoned in here today, swimming in circles. Stereotypic behavior. Take a look at a few of these comments. SS. Okay, let's talk to some more people, then we'll get into those comments. Hi, folks. How's it going? Quick question before you enter the aquarium today. Ripley's, are you going to Ripley's Aquarium?
Yeah.
All right. Would you like to guess? I'm going to tell you how much space those animals have. They have the same space as 2 Olympic pools. Let me get this whole awesome family on here. Okay, so they have the same space as 2 Olympic pools. Okay, so imagine you're at a place and there's 2 big pools. How many animals do you think Ripley's Aquarium would put in that amount of space? Because that's how much is inside the aquarium. How many animals are in there?
1,000.
1,000.
100.
100. You're thinking about it. Any more guesses?
500.
500.
250.
Okay, so there's 20,000 animals. That's on their website. If you think I'm making it up, because I'm a defender of animals. Okay, I'm an animal activist. I'm on YouTube Live right now. 20,000 animals in 2 pools. Do you think it's right to cram 20,000 animals in 2 pools for the rest of their life so they can swim around in circles and do nothing else for the rest of their life instead of being free in an ocean?
No.
You said no.
You know what? We were just talking about
Yeah.
that.
You were just having a discussion about what?
About zoos.
You were just talking about zoos? What were you specifically discussing regarding zoos?
Whether we think it's right or not. And we weren't sure. We weren't done discussing. But it's a lot to think about, isn't it?
So you actually are now in the process of deciding whether it's actually appropriate to go in and give hundreds of dollars to the aquarium so they can go out and capture more sharks and stingrays, right?
Well, it's already done.
It's already paid online. I get it.
Yeah.
But look, if you can continue thinking about this, you've already been talking about it. What do you think is potentially wrong, ethically and morally, with the aquarium in terms of what it does to animals?
Well, it keeps them from living a free life, a natural life.
Yeah, you know what they do all day long? What do you think they do all day long here? They swim in circles so people can look at them and so the owner can make money. Do you know who the owner is of the Ripley's Aquarium? Anybody know?
Mr. Ripley.
That's a fair guess. Have you heard of Jim Pattison? He's the richest man in Canada. He's worth $15 billion. You can look this all up. Now, do you think Jim Pattison, who's worth $15 billion, more than anyone else in Canada, needs to make more money by taking animals, ripping them out of the ocean, and putting them in basically what are, for the animals, bathtubs for the rest of their life?
Oh, okay, kiddos. Thank you so much.
What percentage of the
Lots
world's animals are held in these aquariums?
I mean, who knows that? Why do you consider that to be relevant?
No, just something I thought about.
Do you think if it's a very, very low percentage, then it's okay to have some animals imprisoned in aquariums?
No, I'm not suggesting that. I was just asking what percentage of animals, because you mentioned there's 20,000 in 2 aquariums. So, yeah, a little bit of context definitely helps, right?
Okay, but I don't know for those individual animals, for that individual shark you see doing stereotypic behavior, swimming in circles, so you can look at them and they can make money. Do you think that shark cares what percentage of the world shark population it is? They are.
No, the shark doesn't care. But the shark doesn't have a say in the matter.
They certainly don't have a say in the matter, but do you think that animals have the ability to care how they're treated? Do you think they have the ability to care about being kidnapped and imprisoned and exploited by humans?
Oh, I'm sure they do,
Thank
but
you. You're acknowledging that animals are sentient creatures. They're not inanimate objects.
oh, dude, I got a puppy at home. I love my puppy. Like
That's
animals
awesome.
need to be treated well.
I
You know.
appreciate that. I appreciate
Yeah.
it. You're an animal lover. That's why you're here today.
Well, yeah, personally, like, is it cruel to these animals to be locked up in here? Yeah, maybe to a certain extent. But you know what, though? It gives us a chance to get up close and personal with these animals and see them in a way that we could never see them before, and understand these creatures in ways that we never understood them before. And it was nice talking to you. My family is out here. You have yourself a good day.
But I mean, why don't you just watch the National Geographic channel? I mean, that's not fair to imprison animals so you can like get up close and personal with them. You can watch National Geographic channel. I mean, that's like what you call like. I don't want to be disrespectful. That's like a viewpoint. His point there that, well, I can get up close and personal with the animals and we can appreciate them more. That's called a rationalization. In that moment, he was not being considerate. But in all humility, I continued to consume dairy for 7 years after I knew that cows are exploited, and I knew that I didn't need to consume dairy, specifically cheddar cheese. So that was not considerate whatsoever. Some folks here. Oh, here we go. Just tell me if you don't want to be on my YouTube live stream. Were you folks in the aquarium today?
We were.
Okay. Did you see the stingray touch tank?
Yep.
Anybody touch the stingrays?
No.
No. Do you think it's wrong to actually people to plunge their hands into the pool and touch a stingray?
There was people in the stingray
bit.
tank.
You think it's a little bit wrong?
Yeah.
What do you think's wrong about people touching the stingrays at the aquarium?
Yeah. The little kids, it might hurt them, but
Oh, well, actually, you know why those stingrays cannot hurt kids?
why?
Because they amputate the barbs. They cut them off
They
without
cut them
anesthetic.
off?
Without anesthetic. Do you think that's right?
God, no.
And you know those barbs grow back over and over again, so they keep re-amputating the barbs.
Oh, that would hurt.
Yeah, it hurts, and you know it's very traumatic to restrain those wild animals when they were being amputated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the mentality of the aquarium you were in today. It's just exploiting animals for money.
That's horrible. I'm never going back there ever again.
Did you hear that, folks? Never going back again. In general, do you think it's right to kidnap animals from oceans? Because they're mostly kidnapped from ocean habitats and put in bathtubs.
No, that's not good.
Yeah,
That's horrible.
yeah. I'm not surprised you say that because, the reason you showed up here today is because you all love animals, right? So all my conversations are really productive. You wouldn't be here if you didn't love animals, and now you're kind of reconsidering. Do you know how many animals are imprisoned in Ripley's aquarium?
How many do you?
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
Well, they basically have 2 Olympic pools worth of water. You can look this all up. It's even on their own website. How many animals do you think are in the equivalent of 2 Olympic pools?
I don't know. A lot.
20,000. There's 20,000 animals. You think it's fair to imprison 20,000 animals in 2 pools so they can swim in circles for the rest of their lives?
That's horrible. That'd be like if I was trapped in the zoo. I don't want to be trapped in the zoo.
I appreciate your empathy and your compassion. You get it right away, and obviously your whole family is along the same lines.
Okay.
I appreciate talking to
We're
you all.
never coming back to the aquarium ever again. That's horrible.
I know, we had this conversation inside.
You had a conversation
We were talking about
inside. So the whole family was actually having a conversation inside. What were you talking about specifically?
We said that it's bad.
You actually were in there. You paid to get.
We wondered how
But
many
the
of them
thing
were
is, like,
captured and
I
how
also
many
go
were-
fishing, so like
Well,
you catch and release.
You go fishing. Do you go fishing to eat the fish or for
Catch and
sport?
release.
Catch and release. Do you think that's traumatic when they? So what you use like a hook and they get hooked, and that actually.
You hook them.
So that hook that like penetrates their face. That
Yeah.
like. You think that is painful for the fish?
It might be, but the way I don't think there's nerve endings in their mouth.
Do you think fish do not have nerve endings?
In their mouth? Is there in their
Well,
mouth?
Well, do you have a reason to believe that fish don't have nerve endings in their mouth?
No, I'm not a biologist. so
Yeah,
don't
neither
really
am I. But I mean, all like wild animals have to have a central nervous system and feel pain because that's how they survive. If they didn't have nerve endings in their mouth, they wouldn't be able to function. Hi there. Yeah.
No live streaming or.
This is public property. This is a public space, so you can call the police and can speak to the police. So now I have security here telling me I can't live stream on a public property? Wow. Wow. This is ridiculous. So this is their public property here, the stairs. And now this always happens. This always happens. I guess this is because this is starting to become effective. Good. Bring on the police. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous behavior. Hi, folks. Were you in the aquarium today? Were you inside the aquarium today? Okay. How do you feel about seeing all those animals who used to live free in oceans and now they're basically imprisoned in what is for them a glorified bathtub? They're in bathtubs. How do you feel about that? The animals were living, they're free in oceans. They got to go to the oceans and capture them.
I did not feel bad about them to be inside. I believe they are fed well.
You didn't feel bad? Anybody feel bad about these animals? You felt bad?
I felt a little bad because, well, when they capture an animal, they don't really care about what happened to their families. So now they're like alone, but still they're making friends.
They don't care that they're taking animals from their families.
Exactly.
So you're actually really thinking this through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that so much. Thanks for your compassion. See, that's a point that nobody has made yet. That when they go and they capture animals from the ocean, but all those animals, they had families like you, right? I mean, animals have families, you know? They have parents, they have friends, they have children, right? But they don't care. The owner of the aquarium is Canada's richest man, Jim Pattison. He's worth $15 billion. Yeah, you can look it all up. You can look it all up. Please reconsider, guys. 20,000 animals and they're kidnapped from their homes. They're miserable. Yeah, nice talking to you. Look, these people are nice. These are nice people. Yeah, security's coming back, though, you tops. They're coming back. So he's going to go get some more security, and they're going to try to harass me. They're going to encircle me. They might get physical. They might try to take my phone, call police. Like, I go through this all the time. All activists go through this, and they go through this charade, and they make stuff up. This is, you can't do this here. You can't live stream here. This is public property. This is not public property. This is a public plaza here, and the private property is the stairs and the aquarium and the area right immediately outside of the entrance and exits. So that's going to happen. So stand by for that. Stand by for lots of security. They're going to get big guys and they try to intimidate me and all this stuff. And here we go. All right, got some more folks. Whoop. There we go. Guys, are you considering entering the aquarium today? Okay. How many animals do you think are imprisoned inside the Ripley's aquarium? Take a guess.
I don't know.
So they have 2 Olympic pools worth of water inside. That's how much space the animals have. So how many animals do you think are imprisoned inside 2 Olympic pools in Ripley's Aquarium, Toronto? Keeping in mind, they got sharks. They got some big animals there. They got stingrays, sharks, turtles, eels. 20,000 animals. Do you think that that's right? Kidnapped from the ocean. He said he doesn't really care about my video. Pardon me? Sorry, what are you saying, sir?
I'm saying, you know, this is not public property, this is private property.
Who owns this property, this plaza?
Tower. Thank you very much. So we do not own, however, on the other side of the bollards, which are clearly marked. Just on the other side, you can question all the guests.
I'm going to have to look at some blueprints. You're saying the CN Tower. What's the exact property lines of the CN Tower's property?
Oh, I can walk you there. Do you want to see?
You can show me for now, and then I'll.
On the other side of the bollards. See where they went out? Clearly marked.
Wow.
So.
And what about so on the other side of those concrete blocks there? Is that CN Tower property? Yeah, I do the CN Tower run. I mean, I'm like loyal to this landmark and to Toronto and Canada, and I'm live streaming, willing people here. And like, why would you boot me off here? I'm not harassing anyone. I'm not at the entrance on the stairs. I'm not inside. Like why? Like, what? Don't you care about the animals? Oh my God, the sighting. Oh my God.
And you're failing to do so.
Oh my God.
Before you'll ask you to leave.
Yeah, whatever.
For them ask you to leave next time.
Oh wow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the blueprints here because he could.
Would you like to see it, or would you like me to tell you again? Now you are trespassing.
Yeah.
Would you like to continue on your own volition, sir? Or would you like me to help you?
So
you can continue on your own volition.
can you get me the blueprints, please?
Have a wonderful day. I'm sure you can look them up on CN.
Here we go. So we're going to get some blueprints from the city of Toronto.
Right there.
So we're going to get some blueprints from the city of Toronto. Don't you care about the 20,000 animals imprisoned here? You did your big tough guy thing here. What about the 20,000 animals? Fucking people. Okay, so we're going to get people. Hi, guys. Are you entering the aquarium today? You going into the aquarium? Do you know how many animals are imprisoned inside? Take a guess. 20,000 imprisoned, stolen from oceans. All right, so we got to get some blueprints. This is nuts. This is nuts. That guy was like very inadequate seeming. Like he came across as, this is how I'm going to feel good about myself and adequate and tough. And like, there's no reason to do that. He's just kind of roaming around, nothing to do. And so it's okay. I can get like tons and tons of people. It doesn't matter if I'm like 30 feet away or 30 meters away. So we're just going to get some people who are going to walk in the direction that they're walking anyway. Hi, guys. Can I ask you a quick question about your experience in the aquarium today? They shoved me over here because apparently I'm trespassing, so I can't put my toe there. Okay. I got a very, very active live stream here. Hundreds of comments already. Yeah, this is going really well. So I want to ask you guys, we're all in the aquarium, Ripley's Aquarium, Toronto today. Okay. How many animals do you think are imprisoned inside the aquarium? The amount of space these animals have is the equivalent of 2 Olympic pools. Okay, you can verify all this. So they've got, basically, let's say you're out somewhere and there's 2 big pools there. How many animals do you think you could imagine inside those 2 pools?
Here?
Yeah. They got sharks, stingrays, turtles. They got some big animals too, in addition to the fish.
Probably 100,000.
No, 100,000.
Including each fish?
Well, 100,000. I mean, could you imagine you're there? There's 2 pools. There's 100,000 sharks, and I mean, like what? How much? You know.
I mean, there's a shit ton of fish. I can see it.
Okay, so there's 20,000 animals in those 2 pools. What do you think they do all day long?
Swim.
In circles. You see them swimming in circles?
Yeah.
You know what that's called? It's called stereotypic behavior. Do you know why those animals engage in stereotypic behavior, repetitive behavior?
Because they're bored.
You got it. They're bored. They're actually going mad. So stereotypic behavior happens when you're being driven mad with boredom. You think it's fair to kidnap 20,000 animals from ocean habitats where they're free? They have their family, they have their friends, they have oceans, they have all the rich diversity of an ocean and their life that they were intended to live, and then they're stuck in a glorified bathtub for the rest of their life.
No.
Did you feel at all bad when you were in there and you saw the...
Yeah.
You actually did?
Yeah, she was talking about it like the whole time. That's why she doesn't like going to zoos and stuff.
Go to zoos or this.
Why did you end up going to the aquarium even though you don't like zoos? Just because everybody was going?
Pass, and we paid for the city pass because we're not from around
From the
here, so we
United
figured we'd
States.
check it out.
Okay, where are you from in the USA?
Indiana.
Indiana. Wow, I drive through Indiana. I drive out to Utah, like in the winter, and I always end up going through Indiana. Yeah.
They went to Utah recently.
Oh, where were you in Utah?
Provo and Salt Lake City.
Sorry,
Provo and Salt Lake
oh,
City.
yeah? Okay. Nice out there. Nice hiking.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Were you skiing, hiking, or
Hiking. Yeah.
pretty wild? That's the one area of Utah I haven't done. I might do it this winter. I went out to Moab for a few months
Did you? We're
last
going
winter.
there next October. We're gonna go.
You going to Moab next October?
We're gonna fly into Vegas and then hit Moab, Arches, and all that.
Oh yeah, folks. That's a trip of a lifetime. You fly into Vegas, and then you drive out to Moab, and you do Arches National Park, and so forth and so on. So listen, it sounds like you all felt that, or as a group, you felt that it's wrong to kidnap animals from oceans and put them in bathtubs so they can swim in circles so people can gawk at them.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, and did you see the stingray tank where people plunge their hands into the stingray pool? Yeah. Did any of you touch the stingrays?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to. I don't know.
I mean, do you think it's traumatic for these wild animals to be like touched and felt and groped all day long? Yeah, and do you know why those stingrays actually don't pose a danger to the visitors at Ripley's Aquarium?
Because they take the stinger, the barbs, yeah.
You know that they're actually called barbs, right, which contain the stingers. They amputate them, and they grow back over and over again, and they have to restrain that animal, the wild animal, desperately trying to escape, and just keep re-amputating the barb. You think that's right?
No.
I mean, everybody here is on board with the animals. This is super, super encouraging that you're all on board with compassion for animals. So you would say that you probably would never go to an aquarium again after your experience today and the discussion here.
Yeah.
Probably. That was my first time.
It's your first time in an aquarium?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was probably awesome to see the animals, but because you're like considerate people, you were also thinking from the animals' perspective, not just what I feel as a visitor. So like you're actually compassionate, good people, and I really appreciate meeting you.
Appreciate meeting you.
Thank you very much.
It's
Thank you
nice
very much.
meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting these my American brothers and sister here. That's what?
What is this on?
It's on YouTube, Lenny Bruce. So this is actually my first video that's actually going big. This is my 5th. I'm doing okay on Facebook. I got 14K followers there, but I just launched my YouTube 2 weeks ago, and this is the video that's actually going big for the first time. So I really appreciate you being a part of it and standing up for animals. Anybody here vegan, by the way? Anybody thought about going vegan? We thought about it? Okay. What do you think about going vegan? Just quickly. I don't want to get into a whole big thing, but.
I think it's good.
You think it's good? You think vegan's positive? It's good for you, good for the animals, everybody
I don't
wins?
know if it's good for me.
You think maybe you couldn't be healthy if you were eating just plants?
Possibly.
What do you think you might be missing if you ate just plants and no animals?
No,
Protein?
I know you
has
can. I know
protein.
they have alternatives now, but I don't know much about vegan options, so that's my first thing that I think of.
You guys into sports at all?
Yeah.
Okay, look, can I recommend something to watch on, I think it's on Netflix, right, guys? Game Changers. It's done by James Cameron, who did Titanic. It's about vegan athletes, like NFL football players, Olympic champions. They're all 100% vegan. So to demonstrate to you, you don't have to be concerned about your nutrition, okay? I've been vegan 29 years, and I climb the CN Tower every year. There's a climb, and I do that. I'm going to be 63 in a couple of weeks, and I do it about 4 minutes faster than the average. And I haven't eaten, actually, I've been vegetarian 36 years, so I haven't eaten animals in 36 years. Would that say to you, anecdotally, you can get all the protein and everything you need from plants?
Yeah.
Because I think you were a little bit concerned about the protein.
Is it more expensive?
No, it's not more expensive because I use a lot of raw ingredients. I don't believe in processed foods. I don't buy like pizzas all the time and French fries. I buy my raw ingredients, buy my nut butters and my nuts and seeds, and I learn some basic recipes. And I have a blender and a food processor, and I take responsibility and accountability. And I say, I got to take a day to learn to do some basic vegan sauces, right? So that it's tasty. Because if it's not tasty, it's not sustainable. But now you have the internet, and you can learn all this in one day. I needed a year of going to the library to figure this out. So it's easy for you to go vegan now, guys. Nice talking to you all.
Nice talking to you.
Stay
Have a
warm.
good one.
Okay, stay warm. Have a good trip back. Bears confirm salmon. Okay, so security's little master plan there to sabotage my defensive animals didn't go so well because now I'm on the other side of these, what do you call them, bowlers or something? Well, you get on the other side and he was like, you want me to escort you or you want to take this to the next level? Anyway, hi guys, we're in the aquarium today. Were you in the aquarium today? Okay, so don't go. Because they kidnap animals from oceans and they imprison them in bathtubs. It's gross. Guys, were you in the aquarium today? Okay. Guys, are you going to the aquarium today? You don't know? Can I help you make your decision? Okay, but don't. 20,000 animals kidnapped from the ocean, guys. It's disgusting in there. Oh, boy. All right. So the master plan didn't work. Like as soon as I was shoved off the CN Tower property, and I'm going to check that out, see if this really is CN Tower property behind me. As soon as CN Tower security ejected me, I had the best interview I have ever had doing any kind of outreach for animals. So, guys, you're not considering going to the aquarium today, are you? No. Okay, good, because I'm letting people know how many animals they kidnap from the ocean and imprison them in glorified bathtubs. So I'm reaching out to a lot of people, turning some people away, and I appreciate that you're even just stopping and listening. That's really respectful. Thank you very much. It sounds like you're not on board with kidnapping animals from the wild and imprisoning them in glorified bathtubs.
No, actually not.
That's wonderful. Nice to meet you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I meet so many good people. I'm going to get those blueprints. I promise I am going to find out what exactly is CN Tower property? And I'm gonna, God, I would love it if those blueprints say that that's not their property, and I bring the blueprints with me, and then security shows up. That was just like a guy who's on a power trip, and he's power tripping people all day long. All right. Let's focus on. Let's try to focus on the Canada Goose guys. We're gonna try to talk to these Canada Goose people here, folks. Hi, folks. Hey guys, can I talk to you for 1 second? No, it's okay. So, do you know what you're wearing, guys? Do you know what you're wearing around on your hood? Do you know what this is on your hood? Do you know what that is on your hood?
Don't know English.
What?
Don't know English.
No. Okay. It's a dog. This what you're wearing here on your hood? That's a dog fur. Okay, so they walked away, so I think that they know now. Canada Goose, dog fur. Okay. Your jacket is made with cruel fur from animals. We're trying to do a translation here. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Yes. Who gets it? Yeah, it's fur. It's very bad. Bad. Okay, thank you. All right, look. Got the message across, and he knew. Yeah, and he kind of was like, oh, yeah, okay. You could tell by his reaction. He got it right away. All right. So I'm just going to work twice as hard now that I'm on the other side of these magical steel pylons that define the CN Tower property. I climbed the CN Tower. I don't think that security guy who harassed me there could get up very far on the CN Tower. 1,776 steps. They came up with that number of steps. So Mark, hi guys. Are you entering the aquarium today? Are you considering entering the aquarium today?
Oh, sorry, we have enough time. I don't have time.
Are you? You're not going into the aquarium, are you? You're not going into the aquarium, are you?
Oh, well,
Oh, you're going to the aquarium?
Oh, well, it's the first time we hear there.
Okay. Now, do you know how they get all those sharks and stingrays and turtles and fish? You know how they get them?
Oh, is that extincted or is the I don't know. Sorry.
So what they do is they go to the ocean and they capture and they kidnap those animals violently and take them from their home, and they put them in basically bathtubs for the rest of their life. Do you think that that's cruel to animals?
Yes, it's very terrible. Well, it's the first time we hear there. We don't know how it is the treat of with this animal, but I'm not sure. I think the animals will stay in the natural habits. I consider that, but I'm not sure how is that treated with this animal here.
Well, how they're treated is they're taken from their home. That's how they're treated.
Yeah.
Imagine someone came into your home, kidnapped you, and took you to some other country, and they put you in a cage to be displayed.
Yes, it's
Say that
terrible.
again?
Yeah, that's not for natural. We don't accord with that, but what is that change that we can do it for that?
Yeah, it does change because when you give them your $50 each, that's going to cost you $100. They use that money to go out and pay people, contractors, hitmen, to go out and kidnap animals from the ocean. So if you give them money, they have more money to kidnap animals from the ocean and to destroy those animals. They are broken, destroyed animals who swim in circles all day long because they have been driven mad with depression and sadness.
Well, if we do can contribution with that, we can continue with contribution with that. If we can change the form with the treatment of animals and respect the natural habits in the future, I hope this in 1 or 2 years. But we stay here with my family, my sister, and only we visited her and. Well, that's my only comment for that.
You can go to the CN Tower, right? You can visit the CN Tower. There's a very interesting railway museum over here. Yeah. You can go see sporting events. You can go see the theater, plays, movies. Yeah. City Hall and the Toronto sign is very exciting.
Yeah.
Much better than hurting animals for money, right?
Much better than for the cruelty for animals. That.
Thank you. I appreciate speaking with you both. You're nice people. Take
Thank
care.
you so much.
Thank
you.
you.
Too.
Where are you from?
We're from Peru.
Oh, Peru. Okay. Enjoy. Enjoy. Yeah. Very amiable, jovial people visiting. They're in from Peru. Wouldn't like R and a bunch of E's, 3847. Wouldn't like to be that hitman. That sounds sympathetic. Okay, what's going on here? The majority of farmland is for animal feed. Yeah, an enormous amount of habitat, animals' habitat, and ecosystems on the planet have been destroyed to grow feed for animals. That's very true. So, having lots of luck. So those people didn't go in. Yeah, they're headed in that direction. So they were headed maybe toward the aquarium, and that's them. Let me see that from here, but yeah, you see those two right there? That's the two ladies I was just speaking with. So they didn't go into the aquarium. The vast majority of people I speak with are sympathetic. There was one person so far who was ignorant, other than the security guard, who was like really unhinged toward me in their behavior. I'm not saying he was an unhinged person. I don't want to be disrespectful, but their behavior toward me was very unhinged. There was one dude going in who said, "I don't care about your video," but whatever. It's not going to be perfect, but most people entering. Hi, folks. Are you considering entering the aquarium today? Okay, that's great. Where are you? Are you from here? Are you visiting or?
We're from Australia.
Oh, Australia. Okay, that's great. So you would be able to relate to the types of animals they have in there, sharks and stingrays. And do you know how many animals are imprisoned in Ripley's aquarium?
No.
They have 2 Olympic pools worth of water.
Right.
So how many? They have sharks, stingrays, eels, turtles, tropical fish, jellyfish, octopuses. So what do you think is fair? If you have 2 Olympic pools, you're looking at 2 Olympic pools, how many animals do you think it's fair to put in there for the rest of their life?
Yes, sorry.
20,000
Yeah, right.
ripped from their ocean habitat. That's pretty gross. Shouldn't they be swimming off the coast of Australia instead of in a glorified bathtub? Thank you. They're nodding their heads. People from Australia who get wildlife. Everybody should get wildlife. Okay, look, I can just stand over here with these magical steel boulders. Here we got some folks here. Folks, are you considering entering the aquarium today?
No, sorry.
Okay, that's great. Don't, because they got 20,000 animals imprisoned in the aquarium. You guys going to the aquarium? Good, because they got 20,000 animals ripped from the ocean and imprisoned in bathtubs. Thank you, guys. Nice talking to you. Great. They're not going to the aquarium. Oh, the magic of standing on the other side of these magical steel boulders. It didn't seem to work. Guys, were you in the aquarium today? Good. Don't go to the aquarium. You know why you should never go to the aquarium? Because those animals, those sharks, those stingrays, turtles, octopuses, tropical fish, are kidnapped from their ocean habitat. They're captured violently with nets by basically hitmen, and they're dragged all the way here to Canada and imprisoned in glorified bathtubs to swim in circles for the rest of their life so people can gawk at them and so that they can make money. Do you think that's right and fair to animals?
No. I don't think it's right.
Thank you so much for your respect for other residents of the planet. Nice talking to you. Okay, so there have been 2 people who haven't been on board with respect to animals today. The one dude entering who told me, "I don't care about your video," and the security hitman guy. All right. Folks, you were not in the aquarium today, were you? Okay, great. Don't. It's a prison for animals. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't support this marine animal prison. Okay, do you think animals should have a right to their opinion and to be free, sir? Sir? Excuse me, sir. He said everybody should have a right to their opinion. Let's try to move on from the mentality of what about people's right to freedom of choice and people's right to their opinion? But people aren't the only organism on the planet. Jake, how do I pronounce your last name? Lagatari? Jake Lagatari. Animals deserve respect. Thank you. This is Ripley's Aquarium, Toronto. Hi, guys. Were you in the aquarium today?
No.
Good. Because you don't want to support an animal prison, guys. Thank you. Okay. Folks, are you considering entering Ripley's Aquarium today? Are you thinking about it? Okay, good. Because you don't want to support a marine animal prison, okay? All right, great. Okay. Guys, are you going to the aquarium? Oh, very, very important question. How many animals do you think are inside Ripley's Aquarium, and those animals have the equivalent of 2 Olympic pools worth of space? And they have sharks, they have stingrays, turtles, octopuses, tropical fish. So imagine.
Like how many animals in total?
How many animals in total for their entire rest of their lives are swimming in circles in the equivalent of 2 pools in Ripley's Aquarium, Toronto? Guess.
Probably a lot. I don't know. A few thousand.
A few thousand?
A lot.
20,000 animals. Do you think it's right to imprison 20,000?
Those are marine mammals.
So
There's a big difference.
there's a few reptiles in there, but they have 20,000 marine animals. Do you think it's right to rip 20,000 animals from their ocean habitat? Because they don't have breeding programs for sharks, right? They have to go out and capture them. Do you think it's right to take animals out of their natural habitat? And no, they can't release them now. Do you think that's right? Whoa, what was that? That was weird. They just can't release them? No. Oh, okay, I'm gonna, bye. Anyway, I'm not here to mock people. Mike, so were you in the aquarium today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Now, how many animals, what did you think of seeing animals basically swimming in circles who used to live in oceans? That's right?
Because of what they do here?
Yeah, I mean, those animals all used to be free in an ocean with their family, their friends, ocean habitats, rich diversity, and now they basically swim in circles in bathtubs. You think that's right?
I don't think it's right.
Yeah, okay. Did you have like some regrets when you were in there and you saw those sad animals?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Most people go in, they say, whoa, actually, this is kind of sad.
Yeah, it's the same feeling. You like why they're here. They shouldn't be here.
Yeah, exactly. I appreciate that. Do you think maybe you'll reconsider ever going to an aquarium or a zoo where they basically just capture and breed animals to be on display for money?
I think so.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Yeah, basic compassion and respect. Thank you. Nice talking to you. All right. Look at that. Super high success rate. All right. Guys, are you considering going to the aquarium today? You don't want to because they've got 20,000 animals imprisoned in the equivalent of 2 Olympic pools, which is awful. It's heinous. You want to have a discussion, guys, about the aquarium? Come on over. Okay, great. Awesome. Excellent stuff. Blue Jays fans here.
Someone's requested an interview.
Whoa.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Good. So what's the interview about?
Okay, so it's about the aquarium. Were you guys in the aquarium today?
Yeah, we were just in the aquarium.
Okay, so how many animals do you think they have in the aquarium?
I'd say 158.
20,000. You think that's right? I mean, those animals are taken from the ocean and they're put in basically bathtubs. I think that's kind of messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we don't agree with it, but it's still pretty freaking cool.
I mean, yeah, I get it's cool. Well, it's cool for you. Do you think it's cool for the animals, though, to swim in bathtubs instead of an ocean? Yeah. It's pretty messed up.
We don't condone it, but if the animal was hurt and then they grabbed him, then we can respect the fact that they're trying to save their life.
Yeah, they're not doing that. They're not rescuing animals. They're just taking whatever animals they can find, putting them in bathtubs. I appreciate it. What's your first name?
Dawson.
So Dawson and the family are on board here, and they're kind of getting it. They thought it was cool, but you're getting it. That's messed up to take sharks and stingrays out of their habitat and say you're going to be in a bathtub the rest of your life.
Okay.
And you agree with that? That it's messed up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks for the interview, bud.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, guys.
You're a bit of a tree hugger, though.
I am. I make a point of hugging a tree every time I hike the wilderness. Why wouldn't I hug a tree?
Freaking tree huggers out here in Toronto.
Okay. You get wide diversity. Good. Here's the whole family. I don't know if they were actually in the aquarium. They look like maybe they're more like we're shopping. Hi, guys. Were you in the aquarium today? Huh? Were you in the aquarium today? Yep. You were in the aquarium? How did you feel seeing those animals swim in circles? Did it bother you at all? Do you think it was wrong? Those animals used to be in oceans. They were free in oceans. They had their family, their friends.
Opportunity for kids to see.
Okay, yeah, it's cool for us. It's cool for kids. You think it's cool for animals, though, to be taken from their natural habitat and put in glorified bathtubs for the rest of their life?
Glorified, it's some engineers make sure that it's clean and a good environment.
So, like, if somebody took us out of our home and said, "I'm going to put you in a clean cage for the rest of your life," you say, "That's okay. No. It's clean. I'm happy."
No, it's a little bit different, right?
Yeah. You think those animals are sentient creatures who'd rather be in oceans than clean bathtubs?
Again, it's everything is better. Better for us to be on Maldives, right, today, and they do nothing, but we still here. We need to work and we need to live in this environment. So it's always difference between better and best and what you have right now. I mean, it's a weird question if you ask me.
What was weird about my question asking if animals
Because
want to
you
be
said it's
free
better
or
to be in
prisoners?
ocean. Yes, it's better to be in ocean.
Oh,
For
thank you.
animals.
Yeah,
But I
thank
say
you.
it's not always happen, right? For us, it's better to be right now in Maldive Island and do nothing, but it's not what happened, right? Because life is a little bit different.
Do you think it's right to basically capture, to not basically, to capture animals?
I agree with you, but it doesn't.
Yeah, okay, guys. So please reconsider. Don't support captivity. This is captivity for money. Yeah, you're agreeing. I appreciate it's captivity. Let's be real. It's captivity for money. You know who owns Ripley's Aquarium? Canada's richest man, Jim Pattison, worth $15 billion. Do you think he needs to make more money off the backs of these animal prisoners?
I don't know if his purpose to make money or make something different.
His purpose is to make money. He's capturing animals. I don't think that he has the animals' best interest at heart. So, okay, thank you. Thanks for your compassion. Nice talking to you. This fellow in the light gray jacket here, he actually, I could see some compassion in his face. The father there was like, I don't know. What is that called? Is that cognitive dissonance? Is it narcissism? I don't know. I don't want to be hateful. Oh, I think I've lost feeling in my fingers. Let me get some gloves on here. The Panda Dan host, go eat a burger after bitching about Aquarium. I am. You know what? I might do that. I might go and treat myself to a Beyond Burger that's not riddled with blood and veins and gristle. And hang on, let me get my gloves on here. Frigid Canada. I might do that. Panda Dan. Lenny Bruce made fun of disabled. He was great. I made fun of disabled. Okay. Whatever. This is what people who support animal abuse do. They make up lies all day long because they don't have facts to go on. They can't like prove that animals are not sentient. So what they do, since they don't have any facts to go on, they make up lies all day long. They make up lies about us all day long. Lenny Bruce made fun of the disabled. And that's actually pretty disgusting if you felt that, not disgusting, but if you're like labeling people like that based on, I don't know, their appearance, that's pretty messed up. Okay. Take a quick look at comments here while I wait for some more people to turn into vegans. Tony Hamilton 7030. It's not abused if they cannot be released. So these animals were captured from the ocean, or maybe there's some small percentage from breeding facilities, swimming in circles, stereotypic behavior in unnatural environments, concrete environments. And they can't be released now because they're acclimated to this prison. So that's the suffering of stereotypic behavior driving them crazy is not abuse. You can't possibly believe that nonsensical statement. Guys, are you going to the aquarium today? Please don't enter the aquarium. They have 20,000 animal prisoners ripped from the ocean. Hello, sir. All right, there we go. Well, security's master plan didn't work. I've had a massive cavalcade of productive conversations. A couple of people here and there are not on board with kindness to animals, but overwhelming majority are. I've absolutely turned people away from this hellhole here. This is at Ripley's Aquarium. Disgusting. The CN Tower. Hi guys, you go to the aquarium today. What did you think about 20,000 animals imprisoned in bathtubs? All right, here comes some people who I feel will want to do. Guys, were you in the aquarium today?
Yeah, we were.
Okay, are you from Toronto? Are you visiting or?
I live here, yeah.
Okay, great. So how did you feel about seeing those animals engage in, do you know what stereotypic behavior is?
Jackson, what that is?
Stereotypic behavior. It's where you're in a confined space and you're driven mad. So stereotypic behavior is repetitive. So you pace back and forth or you swim in circles if you're a marine animal.
Yeah.
Did you see a lot of animals doing like repetitive behavior, swimming in circles?
Dude, I'm gonna be real. I was not ready to pay $50 to get in there. We just saw the the shit at the beginning.
Oh, so you didn't go in? Okay, that's great. Oh, I'm glad you didn't give them your $50. Do you know how many animals they have imprisoned in Ripley's Aquarium?
No.
They got 2 pools. It's basically 2 big pools.
Yeah.
20,000. You think it's right to kidnap 20,000 sharks and fish and stick them in glorified damn bathtubs?
That's kind of crazy, right? I mean, hopefully they're being taken care of, you know.
I mean, it's probably somewhat clean.
Yeah.
But if someone kidnapped you in the middle of the night from your home and put you in a clean jail cell, a really clean jail cell for the rest of your life, would you say that's okay? It's clean.
I mean, I'd be a little pissed off too, you know.
You'd be hugely pissed off. You think those animals are probably like pissed off and depressed? Thanks, guys. I appreciate talking with you. Okay. So, yeah, I think they might be a little bit high, but they look nice people. Nice young people. Hi, guys. Were you in the aquarium today? Or are you considering going to the aquarium?
The part is amazing.
You were inside the aquarium?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you think it's amazing for the animals, though, to be kidnapped from oceans and stuck in bathtubs? Because they're basically, for them, living in glorified bathtubs instead of oceans. Do you think that's cool for the animals, though?
I think no. It's not so cool for them. But for us to know how they live, it's nice.
I mean, okay, right. It makes you closer to animals, but you think it's fair to kidnap animals?
It's not.
It's not. Thank you. So that woman is admitted. She gave me a nice little tap on the arm. She says, no, it's not. That's so awesome. Oh, the master plan to boot me off this hallowed property of the CN Tower didn't work. Still able to defend animals and deter people from entering this dump. Thank you. Could I interview you at some point if you like? I'd love to interview you about this animal hellhole. You look good. You look better than me in this ratty old thing. Come on. Guys, were you in the aquarium today? You weren't? Are you considering entering Ripley's Aquarium?
Not today. I've been before.
Been before. What do you think about animals who normally were in an ocean habitat free, and now they're imprisoned to swim in circles in glorified bathtubs for the rest of their life?
I definitely don't support it at all. I don't think it's cruel. It's kind of cruel.
Thank you so much for your compassion. It sounds like you'll never go back to Ripley's marine animal prison.
Definitely not. Like Ripley's, maybe like Marine Land. I would never.
And marine land closed down because people stopped going. So when you don't go, that undermines this marine animal prison. What did you feel when you saw these animals imprisoned in there, swimming in circles on display? What did you feel for those animals?
Honestly, I don't. I went when I was really young.
Really young, but now you respect animals.
Definitely.
That's so awesome. You are very encouraging to a lot of people. And what do you think is most wrong about an aquarium or a zoo? What do you think is the worst thing that they do to animals?
Just the fact that they don't have the like the free will to do what they want, like the way they should, and they have to be forced to, live in a place that they don't really have any like say in what they get.
No personal choice.
Exactly.
So you don't like the idea of people imposing on animals how they're going to live, instead of saying, you're a sentient being, you should have freedom of choice.
Exactly.
Have you ever thought about going vegan?
I am vegan.
You are vegan. I'm not surprised. I should have rephrased the question and asked you, are you vegan, or thought about it? So you truly respect animals and you believe all beings on the earth deserve equal respect.
Yep.
Thank you so much. It's amazing speaking with you and your family. Seems like, they're on board with you too, your family?
They're on the same page. All of them.
Same page in terms of respect for animals. Any other vegans or people thinking about going vegan in your family?
They're all vegan. They're all vegan.
Wait, oh, holy my God. Okay, wait, this is it. This is the bomb right here. This is the bomb. So this is, let me get y'all. This is a vegan family right here. This is a vegan family. You're all vegan? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Folks, vegan family here. Wow. It is electrifying to meet you. Anybody want to tell me and the viewers here why you went vegan?
Everyone has right to survive. Like, we can kill someone to fulfill our desires or eat.
You were referring to animals as someone. So I really appreciate that they're not objects or it.
As humans, they have the equal right to survive, just like us.
It's thrilling to meet you. It gives me a lot of hope when I meet an entire vegan family for ethical reasons. Wonderful to meet you. Have a great day. And thank you for not going to Ripley's Marine Animal Prison. Things are happening, folks. People are going vegan. They are reaching for the top of morality and decency and intelligence. Humans we have the potential to be intelligent if we just mobilize our brain. Hi, guys. How's it going? Were you guys in the aquarium today?
Hi.
Were you in the aquarium today?
Yeah, we want to go now.
Oh, you want to go to the aquarium now?
Yes.
Okay. Are you not sure if you want to enter the? Does something bother you about the aquarium?
Yes, yes.
What bothers you about Ripley's Aquarium, Toronto?
Toronto. Sorry, repeat again.
Are you concerned about the animals in there? Do you think it's wrong to take animals from the ocean and put them in basically bathtubs for the rest of their life instead of where they belong in oceans?
Yes, that's we are from Afghanistan and we are newcomer. In this case, our English is not good. Just I want to see and we want to visit the CN Tower and also we want to see the aquarium.
The CN Tower is one of the wonders of the world. Great.
Yes, yeah.
But the aquarium, do you know what it means when I say cruel to animals? Cruel, animal cruelty. Do you know what that is? I mean, you know what that is, but it's a language barrier. So they hurt the animals. They hurt. It's bad. The aquarium is bad
Yes.
because they take animals.
Animals, yeah.
They-
are closed. Yeah. It's not good. And everything in the world they are needed freedom, and not good. They are also like fish or anything were needed freedom.
That's so articulate and moving. So this gentleman just spoke to the fact that he recognizes that all beings on the earth deserve their freedom, whether they're humans or animals.
Yes. Also humans and on animals, all of things needed the freedoms because everything want to he like it or it's like it live. Not any person, any government can't get it the freedom.
Thank you so much. It's very inspiring. It's inspiring to speak with you. Yes, so maybe don't go to the aquarium because it's against freedom.
Okay, I promise you. I don't want to go now to the aquarium.
Wow. Thank you, sir. Look
You're
at
most
this.
welcome.
Look at these people from Afghanistan. Kind people visiting from Afghanistan. Did you move here or are you?
No.
You live here or are you visiting?
Yes, I live in here. We came from Tajikistan about 1 month ago, and now we want to visit Toronto and also St. Tower, but also want to go to the aquarium. But now I learned I use it, and also we don't want to support the aquarium. In this case, we don't want to go.
Wow.
And
It's
a lot
thrilling.
of, and another of people is want to don't go and don't get it freedom the fish all of things humans and animals.
Wow.
Don't get the freedom. That's my what to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you. What a kind family you are.
Thank you
Good
so
people. You are what the world needs. Good people. Thank you, sir. Thank
Have a
you so
good time.
much.
Okay.
Okay, enjoy the CN Tower, enjoy Toronto, and be kind to animals, and think about going vegan, okay? Thank you so much. Have a good time. I want to get this whole lovely family here. Wow. I am like being transformed here today. Oh, do I have a runny nose? Click yes if I do. I can't tell. I am being transformed here today. Wow. Is this one of the most uplifting live streams you've ever experienced in your life? The number of people being turned away from Ripley's Marine Animal Prison, the number of people agreeing with compassion for animals, people who are vegan. Anytime you guys want to be interviewed, what are you setting up here? Can I grab this on my live stream? So what are you setting up here? Oh, this is wild. What is this going to be? Okay, so we're going to be around for a while. So when they're set up, we're going to take a look at what these two gentlemen are setting up. Yeah, it looks pretty wild. Whoa. Hi, guys. Are you considering entering the aquarium today? Good, but don't. They kidnapped 20,000 animals from their natural habitat. Thank you so much. Thank you. That I agree with. Wow. I'm blown away. I think most people get it now. Most people get animal sentience, they get animal rights, and they get vegan, but that is just something being vegan that a lot of people they have concerns around, and we just need to address those. So, protein, peer pressure, pressure from family, accessibility of vegan food, although it's super accessible now. I mean, vegan food, if you want to eat it in the best possible way, it's just raw ingredients, and then you do recipes, and that's always been accessible. Canada Goose guy over there, but I don't think I'm not gonna run onto the property, the so-called property, the alleged property. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Take a look at a couple of these comments too. Video to remember being at the aquarium. Aquariums. 360 video. I'm not sure what you mean by aquariums, or it's 360 video to remember being at the aquarium. Are you saying that you took a 360 video and you are supporting the aquarium? Hi, Vabe Kodapi 19E. They get it as eating fish and chips. Okay, that's the Pandadan. The Pandadan. I was talking about the comedian Lenny Bruce, the OG, not you, dude. Okay, whatever. Mike Schiavone, 5973. All I ask is people love in reality so their efforts are not wasted. That sounds good. You can maybe clarify what you mean, but that sounds good. I have turned people away from the marine animal hellhole here in Toronto. The sun's finally out. And you can see my healthy vegan face. Can you imagine this face is going to be 63 years old in a few days? And can you imagine this face and this body, this plant-powered body, climbs up the CN Tower every year, 4 minutes faster than the average. And most people who do that are a lot younger than me. We get it done because I'm plant-powered and because I exercise every day. Be vegan and exercise and you're good to go. So it might be winding. No, I don't think it's winding down. Actually, it's still prime time. Okay, we're gonna turn people away. I think there's a family here about to enter. I'm gonna stand. Here we go. Okay, people leaving. Okay. All right. Hi guys. Are you thinking of entering the aquarium today? You going into the aquarium? You going to the aquarium? No, CN Tower good. Aquarium bad. No, the aquarium's very bad because they capture animals from the ocean. They steal them violently from the ocean.
Okay, so
it's very bad. It's very cruel to animals. It's like a zoo. It's a prison. You already bought your tickets?
yeah, we cannot waste our money.
Okay, but look, take photos of those sad animals swimming in circles and show them to people and tell them not to go to the aquarium. It's a prison. It's a prison.
Yeah, people are agreeing. I'll never go that in the future. Like, yeah, that's really bad. Okay, so I'll take pictures as the proof, and yeah. So.
Thank you. So this gentleman just said, I'm going to take pictures, share them with people, but portraying the sad animals, and you said it's bad, and you're never going to go to the aquarium again.
Yeah, never. I'll never go that again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nice talking to you. Okay. Yeah, so pretty much everyone I meet, they prepaid online. And so they're going to go in. They could not go in. But they paid $50. $50. What a scam. What a ripoff. Hi, guys. Have you entered the aquarium today? Oh, you did? Did you think it was sad to see all those animals swimming in circles instead of in the ocean in their home? You think it's sad to take animals from the ocean and put them in bathtubs?
Yeah.
Okay, so this very intelligent young man here agreed. Yeah, it is sad. And again, the thing about doing this power vegan outreach for oppressed animals outside of the aquarium, Ripley's Marine Animal Prison Aquarium Toronto, is that the people entering, well, they're animal lovers. That's why they're here. So you get a very high positive response rate here, very productive outreach. Let's see if we can get over here and get a look at some of the animals inside. This silly video board. Yeah, you can actually see the different species they imprison. Hang on, there we go. Guys, were you inside the aquarium today? Please don't go to the aquarium. It's a marine animal prison. It's disgusting. Thank you. All right. Let's whistle this down a little bit. There we go. Okay. Should work better. Angle this up a little bit. Angle this up. Hang on a second, guys. Angle this up a little bit. Like that. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Just gonna angle this up a tiny bit, guys. There we go. All right, angle it up. All right, tiny bit. There we go, guys. Okay, great. Thanks for your patience. You guys, were you in the aquarium today? Don't go to the aquarium. Marine animal prison. All right. A lot of people enter at this juncture here. So just to get our bearings again, we're more or less downtown Toronto. See the CN Tower, Rogers Center over here where the Blue Jays play, and this shithole. So sad. So sad. And if you look at this video board here outside of Ripley's Marine Animal Prison, you'll see some of the species that they exploit for money. I'm finding very few rationalizations today. All right, these two guys might have been in the aquarium today. I know they're busy. Very few rationalizations. You get the odd person who rationalizes and will give me no end of rationalization for exploiting animals. Overwhelming majority of people not rationalizing exploitation of animals, just being fair. And that's all we're asking, being fair. Hey guys, were you in the aquarium today? Were you in the aquarium today? No. Are you thinking about entering the aquarium? Would you mind standing here with me, sir? Thank you so much, sir.
What's up?
What's up? So we got like a really viral YouTube live stream going here. Thousands of comments already.
Oh, wow.
Okay, yeah, it's going crazy. So are you guys thinking about entering the aquarium today?
I was looking at it and it gave me flashbacks of when I came here 6 years ago with my cousins.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it very much. I enjoyed the jellyfish. I enjoyed the, what's it called, the sparkling fish.
I get it. I mean, it's cool for us, right, to see these amazing animals. It's super cool.
Yeah.
Now, a question for you. Do you think it's cool for those animals to be captured out of their natural habitat? They're ocean animals, and they're captured. They're taken violently with nets against their will, and to be imprisoned in glorified bathtubs, because compared to an ocean, this is a bathtub for these wild animals, to swim in circles for the rest of their life, to be looked at so the owners can make money. Do you think that's fair and cool for the animals, though?
I feel like that's a very nice question you have.
Thank you, sir.
And, sorry. Let me think about it, because it's a very nice question. So, I feel like that it's not really fair to them, because, like, as a human being, would you want to be put in cages and just be looked at for the rest of your life while someone else makes money off of you? But at the same time, it depends on how they capture these animals and how they treat them. Like, if you look at Marineland in Niagara Falls, what they did to the animals is very bad, you could agree. So I feel like that, what they do, is not good. But in the aquarium right here, I haven't heard many incidents where, like, animals are dying over, like, quick periods of time. So I feel like as long as they maintain them nice, but they got to be respectful.
Well, let's say you just gave a really good analogy. You wouldn't want to be captured in the middle of the night. Someone comes in, does a home invasion. That's what they do to the animals. It's a home invasion. They go into their ocean habitat. There's a home invasion on you, captures you, but they put you in the cleanest jail cell ever. It's clean. You get all the food you need. You get medical care. Would you say, that's okay. It's a clean jail cell, and I'm not going to die, so I'm okay with this. Would you say that?
I would say, yeah, I'd say yes, as long as like my life.
You would say yes. You would want to be kidnapped from home and put in a clean jail cell? Come on.
I want to step in. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. So we're both wearing Palestine stuff related. Obviously, this analogy works there too. I feel being kicked out of your house and just told, "Oh, you can live in the basement instead." I think it's just not right, and it all boils down to just capitalism. At the end of the day, these guys want to make money, and they'll do whatever they need to.
It's very interesting that you say capitalism. Do you know who owns Ripley's Aquarium?
No clue.
So
Probably a billionaire or something.
yeah, you're actually right. It's Canada's richest person. Their name is Jim Pattison. He's worth $15 billion. He is the richest person in Canada. You can look it all up. So you're right. It is capitalism. So would you agree? Jim Pattison is he doesn't care about the animals' well-being. He's just making money off their backs.
Yeah, I mean, that's what pretty much how our whole thing works in Canada, North America in general.
I appreciate speaking with you. I appreciate planting these seeds of compassion. It's really nice talking with you. So I think you're never going to go back to the aquarium or a zoo and you're going to have a discussion about it because you believe in respecting all life on the planet, not just select groups that serve self-interest, right?
Yeah, nice point.
Those prices are crazy too. I don't
$50.
know why would you want to
$50, $100 to go see some sad sharks swimming in circles. Pretty wrong. Thank you, guys. All right, I'm really encouraged meeting all these. Pardon me?
Free Palestine.
It's just so many people I'm meeting here are getting it. They're getting it. They want to bring up other issues, but they're getting it. They're getting that animals. There's no reason to justify exploiting animals. These guys have their get up and running here. Guys, you go to the aquarium today? Okay, don't go to the aquarium, guys. You know why? They kidnap 20,000 animals from the ocean and they stick them in bathtubs. No, it's not a flick of the hand. It's not a flick of the hand at all, sir. Guy gives me a little flick like this. Very disrespectful. I hope he teaches his kids better. I hope he teaches his kids. Like, I feel bad for kids in those situations where they see their parents like just being disrespectful. Guys, you're not considering going to the aquarium today, are you? Good. It's a marine animal prison. It's going to be a bit noisy for me here right now. These guys are up and running. They got this set up right here. Let's see if we can find a quieter spot. Okay, maybe over here. Okay, we're going to go over here. Oh, this guy's got a lot of vegan food. I think this whole thing might be vegan. Wow, this is awesome. Look at that. We got popcorn. And you mind if I put you on my live stream here? This is awesome. So what do you... What are you... Hang on a sec. Let me just angle this down. It's just too much.
Hey, Babs, you can't stay right in the pool.
Okay, this is
You gotta be
awesome.
30 feet away.
30 feet, eh? Okay, this is awesome. It looks vegan to me. What are you offering? What food are you offering today? Okay. He doesn't want to talk. I'm not sure what he's saying. But it looks vegan. It's like chestnuts, popcorn. Hey, guys, were you in the aquarium today? Did you go to the aquarium? Okay, I don't think that we speak the same language. Have a nice day, guys. Take care. Oh, welcome to CN Tower Property. So there's a little sign down here. CN Tower Property. The CN Tower doesn't say. So I think if I go beyond here, that's considered beyond right here. That's CN Tower Property. Out here is safe. There we go. Guys, I'd like to interview you, but I can't go beyond these. Can I talk to you for a second about the aquarium? Do you have 1 second? That's. Did you go to the aquarium? But don't. It's 20,000 animals kidnapped from the ocean, guys. Hi, guys. Did you go to the aquarium today? Okay, can I talk to you for 1 second? I just need 1 second. Come on over, guys. Help me with my live stream. Help the animals. Help those poor animal prisoners, guys. All right. Might have to wrap this up because of the noise. How noisy do you find it? So my best spot is right here. It's also right beside the music. My microphone is pretty good at isolating. Pretty good at isolating the voices, isolating whoever is speaking it directly into the microphone. Why was I yelling at kids? Yeah, so whatever, I'm not going to waste my time with that. Why are you yelling at kids? This is what people involved in animal abuse do. They misrepresent everything. How's it going? They misrepresent everything. Why were you yelling at kids? Yelling is projecting my voice. But when you're involved in animal abuse, you lie about everything all day long. You misrepresent activists all day long. Whatever. Lambert Barnes, $77.99. Evidence for that. Okay. There's some discussion going on here, and I'm going to dive into that. If there's a lull here, because my sir, excuse me, sir, can I talk to you about your jacket? Can I talk to you about your cruel Canada Goose jacket, sir? Actually, I kind of like the music. You know what? I love it. And these gentlemen here running their I don't know, display over here, they are very supportive. I overheard them talking and expressing appreciation for what I'm doing for the animals. Let's try to get up onto a level plane here. Ooh. And get that gross board here where you can see the animals as well. Gross. Angle this up a little bit. So the gross video board. All right, there we go. Yeah, look at those poor tropical fish. Hey guys, were you in the aquarium today? Were you in the aquarium today? Don't go to the aquarium. They kidnap animals from the ocean. It's disgusting. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is a good spot. Hi guys, folks. Were you in the aquarium today? Are you considering going to the aquarium? Don't. They kidnap animals from the ocean. Thank you. Were you in the aquarium today? Please don't. It's a marine animal prison. Don't support a marine animal prison, folks. Thank you. Lamb, Brett Barnes, $77.99. Mike, tofu, tempeh, seitan, TVP, lentils. So I don't know what the discussion is, but I can infer that you might be talking about sources of protein. The Panda Dan, who's been razzing me, writes, Mike, lentils, nuts, beans, hemp seeds. Okay, that sounds like you're... Thank you. You're illuminating. You guys, were you in the aquarium today? Marine animal prison. Okay, let's try these two folks right here. Hey guys, were you in the marine... Yeah, Ripley's aquarium today? Okay, but you're not going to the aquarium, are you? Okay, but you're not... Okay, have you ever been to the aquarium? Yeah, but do you think it's pretty cruel to kidnap animals from the ocean? No, I do not. Okay, so she doesn't think it's cruel to kidnap animals from the ocean. And I would love to know why, but she just... People who make those statements, they often just keep moving. They're just kind of like trolling me live. And they know they can't... You know, I guess they probably feel embarrassed. They don't want to be embarrassed. Hey, hi, guys, were you in the aquarium today? Okay, great, don't. It's a marine animal prison. Great. Planting seeds. This is even better than over there. That's working out even better because I was pushed. I was pushed to the other side of these steel truncheons or whatever you call them. All right, let me work on this family here. Okay, perfect, guys. Were you in the aquarium today? Yeah. Okay, what do you think?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, what do you think of kidnapping animals from the ocean?
What?
What do you think of kidnapping sharks from the ocean?
I don't know.
He doesn't know, but you know, he didn't. He wasn't. There wasn't any hatred in the response. He said he doesn't know. All kinds of folks today. The Panda Dan, they think fish are like robots. Mike Schiavone, yes, I do large amounts of trail mix. Hemp seeds are kind of gross. Hemp seeds gross. I love Guys, all right, you're not going to the aquarium, are you? Don't go to the Marine Animal Prison of Canada. Thank you, guys. Hemp seeds, gross. I love hemp seeds. Oh, they got this very chewy texture. I love hemp seeds, but that's a personal thing. I don't know. You can put them in a smoothie, and then you won't notice. Stick them in a blender, high-powered blender. Get an industrial strength blender. So I got a little I wouldn't say it's competition. Can someone confirm you can still hear me, even though there's now music playing in the background? The Panda Dan says, "Have you seen the movie called Earthlings?" Okay, it sounds like you're on board. Okay, good. Guys, were you in the aquarium today, sir? It's gross, evil, cruel. That guy had a look in his face like he wanted to fight. I think he wanted to fight me. Anyway, we got to be vigilant. You know, as an activist, I have been attacked a number of times. And a lot of violence happening in the world. So, were you in the aquarium today? Can I interview you about the aquarium for a second? Have you ever been inside the aquarium? Okay, and what do you think about? How did you feel about seeing those animals swimming in circles for the rest of their life?
I feel like I would hope the staff is taking care of them, but I thought it was a good experience for the kids to be able to come and see them. I know I saw a lot of kids inside, so they were with their parents and they were getting a chance to, appreciate and learn about the animals.
Right, it is a connection with the animals, and people do appreciate them even more. However, do you think it's right to teach children that it's acceptable to literally kidnap animals from their ocean habitat and stick them in basically a glorified bathtub for the rest of their life and deny them their freedom and their freedom of choice?
I feel like when you put it like that, then it's a bit of a mouthful question, because we have zoos, we have sanctuaries all over, and it's also wrong for us to, assume that they're not being taken care of in such places as well.
Well, let's say someone kidnapped you and put you in a clean jail cell, and
I have to get
would you be happy with that?
Event coming up, but it was really nice to talk to you. I hope
Okay, please try to respect all life on the planet equally, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, look, you can just get the wheels going. A lot of these people speaking to me today are going to be transformed in part as a result of these discussions, because most of these people probably have never been approached like this, and it's going to be a remarkable event for them. Hi, can I talk to you about the aquarium for 1 second? Do you have 1 second? Do you think it's right to kidnap animals from the ocean and imprison them in this glorified bathtub?
No, I do not.
Thank you so much. Wow, that was firm and compassionate. Wow. Hi, guys. Were you guys coming from the aquarium?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, how many animals do you think are inside Ripley's aquarium?
Where are you from?
I'm from here, Toronto. Where are you from?
Okay, I'm from here as well.
Okay, great. How many animals? Now they have 2 Olympic pools worth of space. That's the amount of space they have. 2 Olympic pools. How many animals do you think are in those pools for the rest of their life?
What organization are you with?
I'm an independent animal activist.
All right, we're out of here.
Why are you out of here? Like, do you think it's right to kidnap animals from the ocean? Thank you so much. So this young lady, the dad said, "We're out of here," and the daughter looked at me and she shook her head. I don't know if I captured that in this very narrow vertical stream. And she said, "No, it's not right." Didn't say it with that anger.
Can I ask you about your channel?
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it. It's Lenny Bruce. I really appreciate that. That's so nice. So this woman here came. Can you subscribe? Check it out. It's Lenny Bruce. It doesn't show. No, this is YouTube.
Oh,
Lenny Bruce. Lenny, Lenny, Bruce. I really appreciate it. And check it out. You'll be on there because it's a live stream.
Thanks for being open to the other side of the argument too, where
Yeah.
we can have a discourse that
That's
it
exactly-
could be that they're actually taken care of as well, and those are people that genuinely care about animals and are working with them and taking care of them inside the aquarium, and also when we think of zoos as well. So
Now, when you say taken care of, I agree with you that they're going to tend to their medical needs, but that's because they're commodities that are making money for this commercial enterprise, so they have to take care of their medical needs because they want them to be alive.
Feeding them
And they have,
time. Yeah.
but they don't they have to do that because otherwise they'd close down and make no money.
But do you think those animals will get like the same treatment out, like in like like their actual habitats? Like, would they have like just as well of like a like response in their actual habitat?
You're saying, for example, there's no predators here,
Yeah.
so they're not going to be killed by predators. That is
Then you have to go because I have.
okay. But do you think it's our right to decide for animals? Do you think it's our? Do you think it's? You think it's fair for us to tell animals how they're going to live, or do you think they should have freedom of choice? Okay, so she came back. I think that woman was like, felt. Can we? Excuse me, sir. Okay, I wanted to talk about the Canada Goose jacket. They didn't want to talk. That woman came back. She said she had to go, super busy, couldn't talk, and then she came back. And I think that cases like that, there's often the conscience has been kind of triggered, and people want to come back and try to maybe win the argument and walk away feeling good about supporting exploitation of animals. And I don't say that hatefully. That woman has been conditioned, indoctrinated into the worldwide animal exploitation cult and to the human supremacist mentality, whereby humans think they are the supreme species and animals are just commodities for us to exploit. And there's no justification for that. There's no basis. There's not one shred of proof ever, and there never has been and never will be, that humans are superior to other species and that other species are here to be exploited. There's a lot of rationalizations that are given. Hi guys, were you in the aquarium today? That's great. What do you think of kidnapping animals from their natural habitat and imprisoning them?
It's fun.
Just some giggling there. Guys, were you in the aquarium today? Okay, what do you think? How many animals, by the way, do you think they have in Ripley's aquarium? How many? So they have 2 Olympic pools worth of space, okay? Yeah. How many animals do you think are imprisoned in those pools, swimming in circles and doing nothing else for the rest of their life?
Probably like hundreds or thousands.
So there's 20,000 animals that were captured from their ocean habitat. It's pretty a violent process. They're wild animals who are fighting as they're being captured, taken from beautiful oceans and coral reefs and rich diversity and ecosystems and their friends and family and their freedom. And they're put in a glorified bathtub for the rest of their life to be gawked at. Do you think that that is fair to the animals?
Probably not. Is there more, let's say, sustainable or eco-friendly options? Like, are there like water sanctuaries? Because there's like those land sanctuaries, right?
There's a few sanctuaries. There's maybe a couple of whale sanctuaries that I know about for whales who were captured and imprisoned at places like Marineland, which is now closed down, but they still have whales there. You know about that. I mean, there's very little in the way of marine animal sanctuaries. So these animals are doomed. They can't release them, even if they had a heart for the animals. But again, do you think it's right to be capturing animals and putting them in basically glorified bathtubs so they can do you know what stereotypic behavior is?
I think so.
Yeah, it's repetitive swimming in circles or pacing back and forth because you're in a confined space for the rest of your life and you've been driven mad. And those animals have all gone stark raving mad. You were in there, but what do you think now about what they've done to these animals?
Do you have any comments?
There's no pressure if you want to comment.
I mean, it's definitely probably not the most ethical business out there. Yeah.
I mean, is it in any way ethical? What would be ethical about this aquarium?
If they were somehow using the profits to contribute to marine conservation, probably there's an argument out there.
I don't know that they do. They're a commercial enterprise. They're owned by Canada's richest person, Jim Pattison, who's worth $15 billion. Okay, and there's no word anywhere on their website that they're using money for conservation. But do you still think that that's just a rationalization to say we're going to kidnap all these animals from the ocean, but it's okay, we're going to use the profits to help other animals? Do you think those animals in there swimming in circles, being driven crazy, do you think that they care that the money might be used to help some other animal?
Yeah, I think that's an interesting ethical consideration. I mean, it's like, do you go with kind of like a more utilitarian perspective with like whether or not to help the most amount of animals is better than helping like the ones in there? But I don't know.
Do you think this is like this would be considered rationalization, where we're trying to rationalize using animals by saying, yeah, but we're using some money to fund this little animal charity? Is that, would you say, just really rationalizing exploiting animals for money?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Although like I'm not talking specifically about this business, but if they did not have sources of funding for like those, I don't know, like those NGOs or something, where do you think they could get money from? I mean, I guess other businesses could also donate to them. It doesn't have to be this one, right?
I mean, the owner of the aquarium is $15 billion.
Yeah, exactly.
Why doesn't he just, if he cares about animals, why does he have $15 billion? Why isn't he just giving it to all those NGOs, the NGOs for oppressed animals and oppressed people?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it just that animals can't fight back? We can do whatever we want to them, so they're really the easiest mark to make money on the planet that's ever been.
I mean, I don't know if it's the easiest because
Well, like
oil or something. But yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying, but I mean, they have no chance against humans, so
Yeah,
they're just an easy way to make money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you also against like having pets and stuff then?
I think that that's a bit of an unnatural order because there's been a lot of breeding, for example.
Yeah.
What do you think? Let's ask you. What do you think of humans having animals as pets, companion animals?
I mean, there's like different categories. Like, there's obviously like not domesticated ones. I don't think that's probably the best practice there.
Yeah, so you're against, again, capturing wild animals, whatever it might be, crocodiles or iguanas or wild cats or parrots from the jungle. You're against taking them out of their habitat and sticking them in a house or whatever.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they would survive long either if you don't have like the best space for them. But what do you think about animals that have evolved to become domesticated? Like, I don't know, dogs, cats, or even like livestock. What do you think about
Well, I'm vegan, so I don't agree with livestock in terms of dogs and cats. Yeah, they have been bred to be to the point where they really are mostly domestic. They all have a little bit of wild instinct, but they're mostly domestic. And they're happy with people, and that's cool. But you know, in the process of breeding, especially with dogs, but also with some cats as well, some cat breeds, they struggle physically. Like there's breeds of dogs who can't even breathe properly because of the way they've been bred. Others get arthritis, or their legs are too short, or their backs are too long, and they have arthritis, and they have, they put their backs out all the time, or they get cancer. I mean, what do you think of that?
I mean, I don't agree with dog breeding generally for selective cute characteristics or something.
Yeah.
But
I appreciate your compassion for animals.
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. And in terms of livestock, I'm vegan. I wouldn't be vegan if I thought I needed to eat animals for my health, because I'm not a saint or anything. I'm going to take care of myself. If I thought I needed to eat an animal's ribs or legs or whatever, I would do it from protein, but I don't. I'm 63. I haven't eaten animals in 36 years. I do the CN Tower climb every year, and I do it faster than average. So have you ever thought about going vegan?
Yeah, I have for sure.
What do you think about going vegan?
I mean, right now it's not like I see the environmental and also ethical part of it.
What's the ethical part of going vegan for you?
I mean, it's like to not contribute towards like the livestock industry and like, I don't know, like the animal cruelty and like the farms and stuff.
Wow. So are you in the process of considering going vegan because you're clearly against killing animals for food you don't need?
I've definitely thought about it, but it's in terms of like the practicality of it, and then like whether or not I'm actually able to do it. That's a limitation for sure.
What's an aspect of veganism you find impractical?
Uh, Access to like diverse amounts of vegetables and I don't know plant proteins.
So you don't have access to vegetables like you can. You're not near a supermarket?
I mean, I do, but like in terms of taste, probably mostly.
You mean you can't find like good quality produce? It's like bad? Yeah, it's like supermarket produce. It's not good quality. It's pretty like done, right?
I mean, it's like when you only have, I don't know, when you live in an area that does not have a lot of variety, like if you only have like chickpeas, tofu.
Well, so your supermarket is like pretty bad when it comes to produce, like the fruits and vegetables are pretty sketchy.
No, not. I mean, like, let's say someone went to a school and they eat at their cafeteria every day, and then the only vegetarian options are fried tofu
Yeah.
and chickpeas.
Are you in that situation in school?
Somebody might be. I don't know.
Oh yeah, there might be. I get it that there sometimes it takes a little bit more work to be vegan, or your parents don't want you to be vegan, or whatever. Are you in any of those situations where you're in school or you're with your parents and they are stopping you from being vegan, or do you have any of those challenges personally right now?
I think that a lot of students that have to, well, not have to, but like mostly eat at their cafeterias face that type of challenge. What would you think? Do you think that they should just give up like good tasting food and there's like work towards, I don't know, like think about more of the ethical considerations?
Yeah, I know what you're. I'm just going to angle this a bit. I know what you're talking about, right? You don't want to just eat like chickpeas out of a can and lettuce and kale. Do you think there are people out there who are completely vegan, but they have a super delicious, scrumptious food?
sure.
And how do you think they get to the point of having super delicious vegan food?
I mean, they probably have to cook it mostly for themselves unless they live in like California or something.
I mean, they do recipes, so I'm not a cook, but I took one day out of my life to learn some basic recipes. Okay, I got an air fryer. I learned how to bread tofu, right? And it's incredible. When it comes out of there, it's like a drug, you know? I learned how to do a little bit of a marinade. I learned how to do a few sauces. I use avocados or cashews in a blender because I wanted to take personal responsibility and accountability for myself and my impact on the world. I don't want to take the easy way out. And I said, I got to take one day of my life to learn how to do vegan tasty or it's not going to be sustainable. And I took that responsibility and personal accountability, and I enjoy plant-based now. It's at least as tasty as eating animals, which I admit it was tasty. But let me ask you a question. What do you eat like in terms of animals right now? Like, steaks, burgers, chicken? What are you on right now?
I mean, generally, I try to eat more chicken now because like red meat is has higher carbon footprint. But
yeah, so how do you flavor your chicken, or you just like cook it and eat it like that without anything, like no spices or salt or anything?
I mean, I flavor. I see what you're saying.
You flavor, and would you say all the flavorings are 100% plant-based?
Mostly, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, there's no like spices made of meat, right? Like all the spices and salt, it's all plant-based. So when you think about it, it's not really the flesh that you like, in my opinion. It's the plant-based flavorings. Also, have you ever thought about the fact that we're the only species that has to cook the flesh of animals? So does that say to you that maybe we're not carnivores because other animals who eat flesh, they don't have to cook it, but we do because we don't like when we can't process raw flesh and our teeth can't rip it?
That's very interesting.
Yeah, so maybe like check out Game Changers. Are you guys into sports at all, or? Yeah, okay, or like watch What the Health on Netflix. What the Health or Game Changers talks about health, talks about Olympic athletes who are vegan. It's nice talking with you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, great. Thanks for your compassion. I hope we planted some seeds, and yeah, you raised some interesting questions I'm going to think about too in terms of how to talk to people. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's like a pretty significant discussion. Took a lot of time. Had questions that were fair-minded as opposed to just trolling me or just showing up and saying, okay, I want to defeat the vegan, the crazy vegan in a debate. I don't even hate the people who show up with that mentality. He had legitimate, he had concerns. He was serious about them. He was honest. He was honest. Hi guys, we're in the aquarium today. Don't support a marine animal prison, folks. So that was a good discussion. That's good. That person was fair and didn't have a predetermined agenda to defeat the crazy vegan. That's me. A crazy guy who just wants to respect animals and people and the earth. Folks, eating animals, it's just something that's been imposed on you in your brain, that's been normalized. Do critical thinking in your life, and question everything you've ever been told that you should do. And do critical thinking to evaluate, is this practice, is this thing I'm being told to do fair? Is it fair to me? Is it fair to whoever suffered? Is it fair to the planet? Just do critical thinking. Take a look at some comments here. Chicken ribs are too small. Looks like there's some ongoing debate. Lenny Bruce, ever watch Earthlings? Oh, Lenny Bruce 212. Oh, right. Yeah, I watched Earthlings when it first came out. Oh, okay, the Panda Dan is on side. I thought you were trolling me earlier. Maybe you were being, I think you were being facetious. There's vegan chorizo. That's really good. Yep. All right. I think. Hi guys. Are you considering going to the aquarium today? Do not. It's a marine animal prison and it's grotesque. Thank you. This has been great. This has been a landmark experience for me in the amount of people with whom I've had intelligent conversations about this hellhole. This terrible, terrible place, this prison, this place of misery. So many intelligent discussions, so many productive discussions. And it's fair for me to conclude that I've planted vegan seeds today. And it's fair to conclude, based on people's feedback, that I've turned people away from Ripley's marine animal prison torture chamber in Toronto. And I think that I'm going to be coming back here on a regular basis, and this is going to be my thing. And I am going to also work with the 40-year-old vegan. The 40-year-old vegan Dave, viral live streamer for oppressed animals here on YouTube. Please subscribe. Please subscribe to the 40-year-old vegan. Subscribe here. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. If you want to hit that heart button 100 times, that helps me and that will escalate the exposure of this live stream for animals. Hi guys, are you considering going to the aquarium today? Good. Do not go to the aquarium. It's a marine animal prison. It's disgusting. Hi guys. Were you in the aquarium today? Okay, what do you think about kidnapping animals from the ocean and putting them in glorified bathtubs for the rest of their life? Folks, please don't wear jackets that are trimmed with coyotes who were crushed in leg hold traps. Those jackets are very cruel, guys. Very, very cruel. There's a family wearing a Canada Goose, old Canada Goose. Hey, I'm warm. Put on my fur-free hoods. It gets too cold. Check that out. And I don't care if I look like an astronaut. I'm warm. Guys, were you in the aquarium today? It's a marine animal prison. Don't support marine animal prisons, folks. Thank you. I don't care if I look like I'm about to walk on the moon. Guys, were you in the aquarium today? Don't go. It's a marine animal prison. Vegan power. Fuck this place. Those poor animals in there. I've been inside there. People groping stingrays, and those animals are so traumatized. But because we don't understand their language, we use that. We use that communication disconnect to get comfortable. I shouldn't say we, but humanity uses that communication disconnect to get more comfortable with exploiting animals because they don't express their distress to us, or they don't express their distress in the way that we do, which is we just vocalize it to each other. With body language we understand, language we understand or can translate. The animals can't do that. And they shouldn't be penalized and punished because of that communication disconnect, because we don't understand the animal's language. Very little. We understand, some people understand something about how animals are communicating. Animals do their best to communicate with their body language. Hey guys, are you going to the aquarium today? Oh good, you don't want to go to the aquarium. It's very cruel. They kidnap animals. It's a terrible place. Okay, that was good. Canada Goose guy, let's start a combo here. Sir, can I talk to you about your jacket, please? May I please talk to you about your jacket that a coyote was crushed for, sir? They want to talk. Well, the Canada Goosers don't want to talk. They have mostly heard now that those jackets are evil. They know. Canada Goose, you walk into a Canada Goose store, someone looking for fur, well, Canada Goose will tell people now, sorry, we don't do fur anymore. There's a Canada Goose right here, but there's no fur in it. I like seeing a Canada Goose jacket without the cruel fur. Very nice. Thank you. Got a thumbs up. You see the thumbs up? I think we did. Got a thumbs up. That person. Oh, my pinched nerve is flaring up. I think it's from this backpack. Oh, this backpack. I got a chronic pinched nerve, so I think I'm going to pack this in shortly. Well, we got 8 minutes and 15 seconds until we hit 2 hours, and that was my commitment to myself and the animals. 2 hours, so we're going to do that. And my goal is to deter one more person or group of people from entering Ripley's Marine Animal Disgrace Fest. I get so mad when I think of what I saw inside this hellhole, and when I think of what I've seen, the captures that I've seen captures of animals in ocean habitats. The nets, the thrashing around. Oh! I'm just going to try to chill out here, because if I get that angry, and there's nothing wrong actually with getting angry. We should get angry. We should get angry. Okay. All right. One more turnaround, folks. One more. Here we go. I think these are the ones right here. Hi guys, are you considering entering the aquarium today? Do you know how many animals are stolen from the ocean from this horrible place? Okay. Ooh. I didn't like when I tried to go sideways there. I want to go sideways at some point so I can get a wider field. It's challenging sometimes to get people in the within the frame here. I can put the camera far away because my mic will still work very well even at a distance, but I don't want to be too far from an iPhone. It could be snatched. Guys, can I talk to you for a second? Did you go in the aquarium today? What?
We did not go to the.
That's great. I'm glad you didn't support a marine animal prison. Thank you so much for your compassion, guys. He actually, I guess he'd overheard me, and he was very happy to inform me he did not enter this marine animal hellhole today, Ripley's Marine Animal Prison. Guys, we're in the aquarium today. Don't support marine animal prisons, guys. Guys, do you think it's cruel to kidnap animals and stick them in an aquarium?
No.
You don't think it's cruel to kidnap animals?
No, it's cruel.
Oh, it is? Okay, say that again. Okay, so you do think it's cruel. Yeah. Okay, great. That's great. I'm glad I clarified that. Guys, you going to the aquarium today? Don't go here because they kidnap animals violently from the ocean and they imprison them in bathtubs. I'm so glad I clarified what that awesome person when they said no, and I said, hey, do you think it's wrong to kidnap animals from the ocean? She said no. What she meant was no, it's wrong. No, I don't agree with the aquarium. The acrulium. Okay, just over 5 minutes to go. You know what I like? I like your jacket. Can I get your jacket on here? I want to show your jacket. No, I like it because that's not real fur. Let's take a look. Just show me your jacket for a second. Thank you for not wearing real fur. Nice warm jacket. Way to go. Guys, you going to the aquarium? You are? Oh, really? Yeah, I am live streaming right now, and this live stream is going crazy. So guys, but listen, how many animals do you think are imprisoned in the aquarium that they captured from the ocean? 20,000 animals, and the equivalent of 2 Olympic pools worth of water. They're pretty much all kidnapped from ocean habitat where they were free to live the way they want. In the ocean, ocean diversity, a rich, rich environment with their family, their friends, the life that they were meant to live, and they were captured violently, living in glorified bathtubs to swim in circles for the rest of their life. Do you think that is fair to animals?
No. No.
Have you already paid for your tickets, though? No. Okay, so you think it's not fair. Any other opinions on whether that's fair to do to animals?
I like looking at them, though.
Yeah, it's cool for us, but you think it's cool for the animals?
No, it's definitely not cool, but...
You think it's fair-minded to also consider the impact of our behavior on others and not just our personal experience?
Yeah, and I think like a lot of people learn from having experiences, and like as a kid, you go to a zoo and you get to see different animals, and you kind of watch TV and you see like a lot of animals on TV. So I think when you're a kid and seeing that like in person, I think it's pretty impactful as well. But definitely, having them all kept here in a small box like this is probably not, good for their health or their mind and being. Yeah.
Like, I agree with you. It is an awesome experience. You might even develop more appreciation for the animals when you see the sharks and the stingrays and whatnot up close. You think it's a fair trade-off, though, to say, hey, I like you a bit more, I appreciate you a bit more, but I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna go back to my freedom, but you're gonna just circle around in a glorified bathtub for the rest of your life. You think it's a fair trade-off between what you get and what they don't get?
No, I think that's pretty fair.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm just asking people to be fair-minded. That's all I ask. Be fair.
Yeah, no, I like what you're doing, dude. You're spreading a good cause.
I really appreciate it. I mean, there's 20,000 animals here, and they swim in circles. So if you do go in, what you're going to see is stereotypic behavior. Do you know what that is? Stereotypic behavior is when you're in a confined space for such a prolonged period that you start doing repetitive behavior, like pacing back and forth in a jail cell. Here, what you're going to see is animals swimming in circles over and over again. And when you see stereotypic behavior, it means you've been driven mad. It's a form of madness. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it's crazy. No, it makes sense. Yeah, it's absurd. I mean, what is something like, that we're doing? Because we're all from Michigan. We're not from here. So, like, we're coming up to, kind of see the CN Tower, kind of, visit the city. So, like, we didn't not really know particularly, what's going on too much with the specifics of the aquarium. Does that make sense? Like, we're just kind of here to kind of see and everything. And
yeah, you can see the CN Tower. You're here. You can see sporting events. Yeah. You can go see the Toronto signs. Pretty exciting out there. There's a lot to do here. But, I mean, you can watch the National Geographic Channel. You can go and do, like, some hiking. Or you can do whale watching, right? Visit a whale sanctuary. And then the animal is just going to be left alone. Does that seem like a better option to you than giving $50 a piece or whatever it is to Canada's richest person who owns this aquarium so he can go out and capture more animals to imprison them in a bathtub? You think you have better options than going to the aquarium?
Yeah. Exactly.
You guys will reconsider going to the aquarium?
I don't know. I want to see a shark.
You want to see a shark? Okay, look, sharks are awesome to see. I get it. Do you think it's a fair trade-off? You get to see a shark, and the shark gets to swim in circles in a bathtub for the rest of their life instead of in the ocean, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll take the shame of going to see a shark.
I'm not here to shame you. I'm here to encourage fairness. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm perfectly fair, but there are no-brainer things we can do, like not going to animal prisons. Any other comments?
You think life is fair at all then for anybody?
Well, I mean, how does that have a bearing on whether or not we kidnap a shark to say, the world isn't fair, so I can kidnap a shark. Do those two things connect logically?
It's just unfair all around. It's not like, we're specifically picking and choosing who gets worse.
I mean, yeah, the world's full of unfairness, but why not, if we can do something to make it a little fairer? And animals have no choice. They have no chance against humans. We can do whatever we want to them. So I stick up for them because they have absolutely no chance against us. You have the power by not going to make a difference. Marineland Canada, that's closed down because people stopped going. And so they're not going to capture animals, whales and dolphins anymore because people stood up. People stood up, people like you. So,
zoos, big zoos or big aquariums like that, it's a little bit more common for them to start shutting down. So
it's starting to shut down because people are waking up that we got to respect all earthlings. And if we can respect animals, get to that point, then I think we're more likely to respect other humans. It's like called the moral baseline. Nice speaking with you guys. Yeah, please have a discussion and think about these animals, okay? I really appreciate speaking with all of you, okay? Thank you. Thank you. Let's see if they go in. Let's see if they go in. Okay. Yeah, they're going in. Yeah, they're going in. They're still going in. This is what happens. So there they are, and they're going in. They're going up the stairs. They shook my hand. Let's see. Let's go over here to the entrance. Let's see if they go in. There they are. There they are. Are they going in? They are. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm not gonna misrepresent what I'm doing. They went in. They're gonna pay the $50. But obviously, sometimes it's a process. You plant a seed, and you kind of compassionately shock people by interviewing them on a live stream, and that's never happened to them before. And they will never forget these discussions, and some of them will think about it, talk about it. Some of them will change. Unfortunately, they went in. They're going to give $200 to this hellhole. But seeds were planted, seeds of compassion and thoughtfulness and altruism were planted today. Take a look at a few comments. Jake, hello, Jake. Hopefully they will think about it in there. Hopefully, Jake, maybe when they see the animals, they'll relate it to the conversation and the discussion, for example, about stereotypic behavior. These poor animals. Let's see some of the stingrays and other eels and octopuses, tropical fish. I got to talk about the fish more. Okay, thanks, guys. I really appreciate the support. Mel Farnsworth 70. Damn, I had faith in those Michigan boys, but maybe upon witnessing, they'll reflect. Yeah, there was the one young man in the middle, and he really seemed to get it. And then the one on my right didn't seem to get it. So we can only hope. But definitely planting seeds, Mathematically, it's a certainty that through all these discussions, people are being transformed. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate your support. So subscribe, please, if you haven't already. Also subscribe to the 40-year-old vegan viral live streamer on YouTube for oppressed animals. Let's take a final look here at this video board here portraying the animals being tortured. Yeah, sharks. They've got a lot of sharks. Oh, wondrous. Oh, yeah, they have some reptiles as well. Oh, it's educational for kids. So what? Watch the National Geographic Channel. Stop rationalizing exploitation of animals. Yeah, they got a lot of reptiles just sitting in these freaking boxes all day long. Poor, sad animals. God. Yay, it's happy. It's happy. How do you know the animals are happy? They can't express themselves. They don't express themselves, I should say, in the way humans do. So just because we don't hear their cries and they can't speak to us because we don't understand their language, obviously it's not fair. It's asinine to assume that they're not miserable. The compassionate default assumption is that these animals are miserable because they're kidnapped. So, thanks again, everybody. And Jenny McQueen, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, thank you so much, Jake, for pointing out. Subscribe to Jenny McQueen. I don't recall Jenny McQueen's exact the exact name of her account here on YouTube, but look up Jenny McQueen on Facebook or Instagram, and that should link you to Jenny's YouTube, or send Jenny a message. Jenny, like me, has recently really escalated the YouTube live streaming to get it to that point where we now automatically get tens of thousands of people seeing these live streams and having discussions and waking up out of the animal exploitation cult that has been prevailing over the animal kingdom for the last 12,000 years. And that's all we're doing. We're just waking people up. Thank you so much. Jenny McQueen 9449. Thank you. Sabi Coops. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. Please hit like. Please hit the notification bell. There's a bell. There should be a bell somewhere. You can click on that so you get notifications. So you'll be notified of more live streams for the animals. I appreciate it. Hit the bell, buddy, so you get the notifications. Ask other people to subscribe, because I want this to go big time. I want this to go big time and global for these poor animals. Going to Axel next. And follow Mel and Steve. Follow Mel and Steve on YouTube, and get on their Instagram chat, where they notify you of live streams happening every day for animals outside of slaughterhouses and other venues where animals are being exploited, tortured. Mel and Steve. Check them out, subscribe, get on their Instagram chat. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate it. Lambret, Barnes, Evil Stephen, Jake, everybody. Thank you.